clutter. I hate it. Okay. You're constantly moving things around, trying to find this, trying to find that. This is not a productive situation. And I don't buy well, that's just how I am. Okay. Well, okay. It doesn't mean you're going to be successful then, does it? But get yourself organized. Okay. Don't live in a messy situation because that's not organized. And you think out of that chaos, we're going to have organization. It doesn't work that way. Organization breeds organization. Chaos does not breed organization. So clean up your work area, clean up where you're trying to do your task at, make sure it's neat and organized. And no, you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours about it. Okay. If you're like this person here in the slide, get a big box, throw it in there, and just have a work area where you actually can work and focus and get on with your day. Get rid of the clutter. It's a huge, huge time waster. How about this one? It's a circular argument. I worry because I've got this project coming up. And because I don't do this project, I stress out. And when I stress out, I worry even more. And I create emotional stress, even physical stress. And therefore I don't do the project or do the project as well, right? It's a circle of thoughts that you have in your head. Worrying does not accomplish anything, does it? It doesn't get the project done. It doesn't have you get closer to your goals. All you're doing is fighting with yourself. It's about your mindset. And when you start thinking, oh, I can't do it, it's not going to happen, I don't know how, this or that, then all you're doing is making yourself less productive and less capable. Stop the worrying. How do you do that? Per some of these hacks, by changing your venue, changing your methodology, becoming the most productive times during your day. Start moving. Many times we worry, and if you think about it, you're worrying when you're alone. You're worrying when you're in one spot, okay, and not moving around. So change that, attack that. Use this hack to stop the worrying by doing other things. Perfectionism, right? This can be paralyzing because we want everything to be as right as possible. This goes really very closely to the idea of starting in the middle versus starting at the beginning. Because with perfectionism, we want to have everything look as great as it can. And there's nothing wrong with having high standards. Absolutely nothing. But to have it perfect and then to go back and revise it and make it more perfect and revise it and revise it and revise it. Okay? At what time, at what point is it good enough? And that doesn't mean that you just slid by. It means that it's really it's good enough. And to invest more time, all that's going to do is it's going to be a very minimal increase in the actual project presentation work that you do. When is 90 or 95% probably good enough? Now, I'm not saying 50% is good enough, but when you're getting up to 90, 95% of this project, of this task of reaching your goals, maybe that's good enough, because otherwise you stall out. You get stuck because you want it to be absolutely perfect. Like the guy here with the ruler, that one blade of grass that only he sees, right? Most of us would never see the 5% that is not done. They look and say, well, that's a great project. That's a great goal that you're accomplishing. You've hit it at 90%, 95%. It's that other 5% that we beat ourselves up for.